Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Reade Set Jo Podcast. My name is Reade, and I'm here in person this time.
In person.
Special edition episode
So
with my
fun.
co-host and best friend, Joe. And today we're going to do a little bit of recapping both July and 2026 up until this point. A little bit over halfway now that we're into August. But before we get into that, Joe, what have you been up to? How have you been?
I've been pretty good. Obviously, I made the trip up here to come hang out for the weekend. We're going to go see Spider-Man
Later
tonight.
Yep.
Very excited.
Very excited. Lots of... I mean, we'll dive into that, but already I'm seeing crazy numbers in every which way. Was not expecting this reception, but
insane. Like I know that people love Spider-Man, myself included.
Oh yeah.
But absolutely mind-boggling what's going on.
Not expecting that, but yeah, I'm ready.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. My couple of good friends of mine have been playing it for, decades. And they were like, "Hey, do you want to join our hardcore server?" So like if your character dies, it's dead forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure, sounds fun." And my friend, whenever we group up, he runs us like the Navy. Like he's like, "All right, mark this guy. We're gonna go in, pull this guy out, go in this cave and fight together and stuff." Because it's fun. It's
hardcore.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
Yeah,
and you have to be careful because it's the classic, right? So it's how the game came out in 2004.
Yeah.
And so like the game is hard, and they don't.
Yeah.
And some things that you have in like modern MMOs, like there's no quest tracker,
like quality of life type of things.
Yeah, like you have to use several add-ons. Using CurseForge. To add on to it in order so that it's like remotely playable because
it's changed so much over the years.
Yeah. Like if I didn't have a quest tracker, I wouldn't play it.
Right.
But
that'd be awful.
Yeah, that's been really fun.
Yeah.
Max level is 60, and I think I just hit 17.
Nice.
Which has been pretty fun.
Class and race.
I'm playing a human paladin.
Okay.
Which has been really fun because you can either do like healing or tanking or damage, and I'm kind of leaning into the healing tanking aspect, which is fun.
Cool.
And then we just made a couple more characters. We made a trio of gnome mages.
Oh my god.
And so there's in WoW there's 3 different like trait trees you can go down, and so for mage it's fire, frost, and arcane magic. And so one friend did fire, the other one did ice, and then they're like, "Can you make a gnome that does arcane magic?" And I named him Arcanus because arcane, right? And he's got like a neon green mustache, and we're gonna start playing on those guys next week. Other than that, I'm just looking for a job. If anyone needs a graphic designer, artist of any kind,
get the word out.
Let me know.
We got one guy right here.
I'm ready to be employed. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Not too much. A lot of movies recently. We'll get into all the movies we watched in just a minute, but just a few days ago, was able to finally finish up the book just in time for the movie trilogy, Lord of the Rings, go to classic. It's been a long time since I watched the movies. It's surprising because I felt like back in my childhood, up until, I left the house, I was watching that probably once a year, if not more.
My Letterboxd stats for Lord of the Rings are a little bit embarrassing because I've watched Fellowship a bunch, and then Two Towers a little less, and then Return of the King a little less than that. Yeah.
It was actually the first time I logged any Lord of the Rings on Letterboxd, which was I felt like a fraud because I got Letterboxd back in like 2020, so it's been at least 6 years. And then I was able to we watched the extended edition. It's the only way to watch.
That's the way.
Only way. And I was able to watch that with my fiance who had never seen the extended edition, so that was fun to
That's crazy.
Not only have her watch it for the first time, but also watch it for the first time together was kind of fun. I got to just nerd out, and we got to veg out for the day, and just really relaxing. And we've got to have an episode on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's just so foundational
to us,
our friendship,
movies in general,
our love for movies,
and story art that we create today.
I owe a lot to that trilogy, that world in general. So it's a lot to who I am as a person. So I'm sure we'll have episodes on that, I think, at some point, because it's big time in our friendship and life. Absolutely. So, and then just you came up this weekend and we've been hanging out.
We watched a lot of movies yesterday.
We watched A Knight's Tale.
Yes.
This was my first time seeing it. That was not your first time seeing it.
No, I've seen
not
that
at all.
movie probably 20 times in my life.
Well, you brought up like a handful of Blu-rays, and you like picked out a few that you thought I would like, and that'd be fun to watch together. And A Knight's Tale was one of those. And I had that on my radar for a while because I know that you liked it, and I know it's just I've heard good things. So
it's one of the most perfect movies, I think.
It's pretty dang I think it's a good movie for everyone. Like it has something, a little bit of everything that someone will like.
Yeah, it's got romance. Yeah, it's a jousting movie. It's got knights.
It's funny.
It's got a good villain. Antagonist villain.
Sure.
No, he's a villain.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks.
I don't like you, and that's one of my things I liked so much is they built these characters so quick. They do a good job of, you love William and then you just hate the villain and
Count Adhemar.
Yeah, you just hate his guts by the end of the movie, and they do such a good job building the world and the characters, and
it's perfect.
They waste no time.
Yeah,
it's one of those scripts, like I was saying with Toy Story the other day, like there is no excess in that movie. It's just it cuts to the chase.
It does everything it needs to do.
It doesn't dance around. It doesn't beat around the bush. Everything that needs to be in the movie is there, and nothing more. It's like it's almost perfect. Yeah, it's like perfect in that way.
I would say it's a perfect movie.
Like, what more would you want out of this?
A sequel?
It delivers. Yeah, there you go.
Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Yeah, if Heath Ledger was still with us, he would be humongous. He would be an all-star. Because, man,
he was the guy.
Yeah. He's not in a bad movie, I don't think. I don't think so. He's got a quality resume. So, yeah.
If you like fun, go watch A Knight's Tale.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then we watched Belle after that.
Yes. Belle, another one of my favorites.
Yeah. I feel like you've got some stuff to say about Belle.
I do.
That's kind of one of your favorites.
So I first watched it back when it came out in 2021, I think is when it finally came to the States, because it's a Japanese animation. Right?
It took a while to get over.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if any of you saw Scarlet that came out last year,
shout out Scarlet.
Good movie.
Yeah.
It's the same director, same studio. He made this movie came out in, I think, like 2000, late 90s. It's called The Girl Who Leapt Through Time.
Okay.
And I've been meaning to watch it, but I just haven't been in the right mood for it, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. But Belle is basically a modern retelling of Beauty and the Beast, in Japan, like in modern day Japan. But there's an app called U, the letter U. That's like a VR world where you become your true self, and really good character work. And we had a great time watching it. There's great music. It's one of my most listened to.
It's beautiful
soundtracks.
It's maybe one of the best looking movies I've ever
seen. Yeah.
Like,
shout out to my goat, Kylie McNeil, who plays the main character and sings in all the tracks in the movie as Belle.
Great singer. Yeah,
she's awesome. I think she was only going to be brought on to sing, but they loved her so much that she did the voice work as well.
Yeah, good choice.
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that it is Beauty and the Beast, and it evokes so much of the same imagery. You have like the roses. There's a lot of roses that come up, and obviously the Beast and
the castle.
Yeah. Yep. But at the same time, in the end, it subverts it. It doesn't. It's not a 1-for-1.
No.
It has a little bit of a different ending. So it makes it a little bit different, but it's a lot of the same
the
stuff
elements
going
are
on.
there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the Lumiere and the,
and Cogsworth and all the little guys.
Cast of the little gang of creatures is kind of there, but it does something different that I appreciate. It doesn't go where you think it's gonna go, which I like.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good decision there.
It's one of my go-to movies when I just don't know what to watch.
Yeah.
And I need to throw something on it, like my second monitor, and I'll just throw that on. And oftentimes, like, I'll be playing a video game or I'll be working on something, and I'll stop what I'm doing and just listen to the music.
Yeah.
And I just
music was so
it's very
good.
Calming.
Yeah.
And I just bought the vinyl when I went to Portland. Pretty recently.
Yeah.
That was
nice. And then
also slight spoiler warning. We don't for all these.
Yeah.
We forget to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Knight's Tale. I gave 4.5 for that one.
Knight's Tale is gonna be a 5 till the day I
die. Belle, I gave a 4 out of 5.
Belle will be a 5 out of 5 till the day I die.
There you go. And then we went on to Excalibur.
1981 dark fantasy Arthurian legend classic.
My dad pops in this story here and there because I was in a record shop in Olympia, and they had all kinds of different media there as well, including Blu-rays. And he picks out Excalibur. He's like, "Have you ever seen this?" I was like, "No," but it was popping off on TikTok, all the edits and stuff, like the dark fantasy and the dreamy night aesthetic type of stuff. And I was like, I'm familiar with it, and I do want to watch it because it seems interesting. It seems really cool. And he's like, "I'll buy it for you." I was like, "Oh, cool." So thanks, Dad, for helping us with this podcast in a way.
Yeah.
And then
if you want to send us movies,
I'm
kidding.
Our PO boxes.
Our PO box.
And then wasn't it like halfway through the movie?
They called us.
No, FaceTime.
It was really close at the beginning.
Yeah, it was like 10-15 minutes in.
Yeah.
And my mom FaceTimes us, and my dad starts doing the spell.
The 3-line fictional language spell.
That's such ball knowledge. That's crazy.
It was incredible.
I don't know how. Yeah, shout out my dad.
Shout out your dad.
He's cool.
I'm always so impressed by his ball knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know how he remembered that, but that was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Excalibur. I mean, if anything, I could just put this movie on mute and just have it play in the background,
beautiful.
And it's like, the visual direction and aesthetic was just top notch.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like
executed well.
The world, it felt like a lived in world. I loved the aesthetic of the knights wear their armor too much at dinner.
Especially like 10 minutes in, there's the dude, Uther.
Yep.
He goes in and he knocks boots with the full suit of armor on. And it's crazy.
She's naked.
She's full on in the nude.
And he's got a full suit of armor on.
He keeps it on, which is nuts. The armor stays on during sex. Is crazy.
Yeah, we were like, whoa, this is crazy.
The armor does not come off.
Never.
But if you're like aura farming like that and you got some cool armor, I don't blame you. I'm leaving it on.
Listen. Pretty
cool.
There's only one Uther Pendragon. And he's going to let you know it.
Oh, yeah. He won't let you forget.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like a good speed run if you are like, what's the Arthurian legend?
Yeah, it does everything.
You're gonna move through that.
Gosh, I was so
2.5 hours.
Just under. It's like
just under.
220,
Yeah,
220. I think.
But you're gonna get all the beats.
Everything
in that amount of time. It's
like I was so shocked at the beginning because he pulls the sword out, and
we're already pulling the sword out,
and then he like quells the rebellion.
Yeah.
And then immediate hard cut.
Oh, he
looks like an old man.
Already old man.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, we're just going through the beats
and
here.
And they do
boom, 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 boom.
Oh. Before the Grail.
Oh yeah. Jeez. I don't know. I don't remember.
The movie's crazy.
All the beats.
But they hit everything.
All the knights show up.
Yep, Lancelot.
The fight over Guinevere.
Percival.
All that.
Gawain.
Mordred being his stuff.
Yeah. Young Helen Mirren as Morgana.
Low-key stacked cast.
Young Liam Neeson.
Young Patrick Stewart.
Crazy.
6
years before Star Trek. And he looks the same as he does now.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah.
Good movie.
Just a good solid. I wish, we had something like this.
There needs to be, I will say this
come out
again and again, there needs to be more either swords and sorcery or swords and sandals movies that come out in our modern day. There's not enough.
Give us more like low, mid-tier budget movies.
Budget, absolutely goated movies.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. I gave it a 4.
I think I gave it a 4 as well. Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot.
It moved a little too fast, but
it does move a little fast. I love Merlin.
Merlin is
the guy who plays Merlin in this movie is shout out
sassy little guy.
Nicole Williamson, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But he made me realize that every time I've seen Merlin in anything, whether it's the BBC show or I think he's in the Charlie Hunnam King Arthur movie that came out. I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a while. But every Merlin is so sassy, and he's just got a little bit of he's just a little diva. You know? And he's just like
with his little bald cap.
He had like a bald silver bald
so
cap.
Cool.
I was like, okay, Magneto, pop off, I guess. But yeah, Merlin was incredible. He's my favorite part. I was always excited for what he was gonna say.
Yeah,
because he's just gonna say something
got a nice little comeback, a nice little quippy.
He's gonna say like something that pierced your heart, or just something off the wall that you wouldn't even remember.
And then to round out our medieval fantasy run, I mean, the last 10 movies I've watched, I think like 8 of them have been medieval or fantasy, or like 9. To round that out, we watched Green Light recently, just this morning.
My favorites.
Wow. This one has also been on my list for a long time. A lot of people I follow talked a lot about this movie and hold it in high regard, and I see why. David Lowery directed this, who also directed A Ghost Story, which has been in and out of my top 4. It is one of my top favorite movies of all time.
I'm never gonna watch it because
it's a hard one. I was able to see it in theaters. I'm very glad it made a comeback for Valentine's Day 2024. I want to say. Very glad it came back into theaters because that was a treat. Yeah, David Lowery is doing it. I love his cinematography is so,
it's beautiful.
The use of color in this is just outstanding.
The one thing I really enjoyed was the world was very gray.
Yeah,
but you would see these pops of color like Gowan. He has like a yellow cloak that he wears throughout the movie, and it pops.
Yeah,
and the green.
It's your mom.
It wasn't my mom. If it was my mom, we would pause. But like the green all pops out like when he's closer to the end.
Yeah.
There's a blue somewhere. I don't know. I'm just mesmerized by all the.
There's blue and just like blue hour, like kind of in the evening, in the dusk time. Sometimes.
What's her name?
It was Winifred, right? Is that who you're thinking? And then he dives into the water, and then there's like a flash of green, and then reds, and there's that fox that follows him, and he's got that splash of orange, and obviously the greens when he goes into the chapel, and there's just and I love movies that look like paintings.
Yes.
I recently noticed that with my rewatch of Lord of the Rings. I'm just like, who are the art directors? What were their names? They did a lot of the art for Lord of the Rings before the movies.
John Howe and Alan Lee.
I mean, you can tell they heavily inspired Lord of the Rings, and it's just so painterly. Like you think about Gandalf coming down and from Helm's Deep or Battle of Pelennor Fields and so on. But there's so many moments in here where if you just stop it, I think you made the comment too. It's like, I want to hang this on my wall. There's so many.
Several frames.
Pick a random time in that movie and just pause it. You could hang it up on your wall or put it in an art museum, and you would think nothing of it. Yeah, because it's just, it's that he just has that eye for making it look beautiful. And then that's not the only beautiful thing, because the journey that Gawain goes on too is so compelling. I don't even think I've been able to digest it enough, because I feel like
it's a little bizarre.
Ghost Story too is like it's something that lingers, and I'm gonna watch it again and again and again, and maybe get a little bit more every time, but maybe not the whole thing, and it just makes you come back more and more. But just being a hero, like he has this idea of being a hero. What does King Arthur say to him? He's like, tell us a tale, and he's like, I don't have any.
I don't have one
yet. And he's like, you don't have any yet. Like,
just imagine like how he feels like being in, the Knights of the Round Table.
There's all these renowned
the Avengers
names,
basically.
Right.
And then you're just a nobody, but you're King Arthur's nephew.
Blood, you're related.
And so you get invited to the feast, and then you get a chance to.
You feel like a fraud.
Yeah. He definitely would feel like a fraud. He looked like a
fraud.
For most of the movie.
Right. And then he makes the decision. Spoiler alert! He makes the decision to. He could have gave him a cut anywhere, but he decides to lop off the whole
Green Knight's head.
And then a year hence on Yuletide, same thing has to be returned. Yep. And so,
it's so interesting, because it's not like. It's not like it's like some extraplanar threat, like Morgana's not doing something crazy, or there's not like an invading
not a world
army.
Threat.
It's literally just a game.
It's a game.
Like they call it a Christmas game.
It's between Gawain and the Green Knight.
Yeah. It's just some random,
The scope isn't very big. It's very contained.
But to Gawain, it's everything, because this is his opportunity to prove himself and become a knight and everything.
Outstanding.
I loved it.
5 out of 5. I'm gonna have to sit on it a little bit more. But it's it's like a latent movie. It gets put into you, and then maybe down the road it really hits you. But for I gave it a 5 out of 5.
Easy 5.
It's a good one. It's one of those where it kind of got mistreated, I think, when it first came out, because we had this conversation with Death of Robin Hood. I think it's very similar in that you have this expectation, but people thought it's gonna be a Knights of the Round Table. He's gonna go on this quest. He's gonna do all these great things. I mean, he does, but he does do a really cool thing.
He's goated.
And it's just not what you expect. And that's okay. Movies can be different. But I hope it gets. We got to put out the good word. We got to campaign for this movie.
It's got a lot of.
The Letterboxd score isn't bad. I think it was 3.8 when I looked at it. And we just looked at the Rotten Tomatoes. I still have it pulled up. It's an 88 critics, 50% audience. So.
We're sitting at a 3.7 with 750,000 people watched.
Yeah.
So it's pretty respectable.
Good stuff. Yeah.
All my mutuals gave it a 4 or.
Good.
Feels good.
Yeah.
On Letterboxd.
Yeah, we got to get the good word out on Green Knight. Good Christmas movie.
Good Christmas movie.
Yeah.
We love
didn't expect that, but so that's what we watched this weekend. But in July I saw 5 new movies. I
also saw 5 2026.
Very nice. And we've talked about one of these already in an earlier episode. We threw it into our June
because it was
recap.
So early.
It came out in June, at the tail end of June, when we just had it on our minds, and we talked. This is being Young Washington. I don't
know what to say. I don't know what to say about Young Washington.
Yeah,
I don't like it, and that's one of my favorite eras of history. Assassin's Creed 3 is one of my favorite games. I love I remember watching the John Adams miniseries when I was a kid, and George Washington is incredible. He's a great.
Cool.
Fixture in American history. But the movie's not very good.
Insane plot armor.
I mean, he had that in real life.
In a way, yeah. But to that degree, I don't know.
And it's like he was a character, and then everyone else around was just reacting to him.
Yeah, none of the characters. I don't even know if we talked about it, but like his relationship with the young woman. I don't know if she had a name.
Nothing
like,
burger.
What was that?
She was a nothing burger of a character.
Let's put this in because we need a romance.
Yeah. And it's like,
okay,
where's Martha?
Yeah.
Tell me, where's
That's
Martha?
where I thought it was gonna be, but it just turned out to be a nothing lady. Like,
I don't even know what her name was.
Right. Forgettable. Like, so many forgettable characters. Underwritten.
Cal Raleigh hit 2 home runs.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
He's back.
1 home run. 3-run home run.
Okay.
Sweet.
Let's go. And then, underwritten characters. I didn't even know this until you brought it up, but like AI usage.
Too much. I noticed it.
Awful. Yeah. Just, I can't support movies that use AI. There was a movie that came out a few years ago called Late Night with the Devil. Really interesting movie, and I did like it a lot, but it had a small use of generative AI, and it's just, I couldn't, because it's the slippery slope, right? Like, how much is too much?
Yeah, and
if you allow just a little bit, then what if the whole movie is AI? Like, it's just, where do you draw the line?
Because like, not only would that get rid of countless of people's jobs and livelihoods, but you ruin the next generation of filmmakers by instead of having some artists draw this, then we're just going to generate it with AI, and all of a sudden now some young concept artists can't get jobs.
Exactly.
Which means when they remake Lord of the Rings in 45 years,
then
happen. There are not going to be any good concept artists, and that movie's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Don't ever remake that, please.
No, it's good as it is, and it still holds up. I forgot to mention it holds up like a crazy amount.
It does.
And then I lost my train of thought. And why would I want to watch something being made by a soulless robot?
Yeah.
Part of why we love movies is because it's made by a human being, and it's something we relate to, and it's hard work. It shouldn't be as easy as typing into a prompt or something. All of these people from top to bottom work hard at their craft, and that's what makes it so special. Because if anyone can do it, if everyone's super, then no one is.
Then no one is.
So
yeah, like like for example, Christopher Nolan is special because there's one Christopher Nolan.
Yes,
and
can't be replicated.
Denis Villeneuve is special because there's only one of him.
Yep.
There's only one Greta Gerwig. There's only one Steven Spielberg. And then there are countless cinematographers and film editors, actors, artists, performers,
editors, everything,
crew. Like everyone is their own way, and that bleeds into every single movie.
Comes together, to make a whole.
And that's what makes movies so incredible, is because the people and the passion behind it.
You can't replace that.
No, because all it does is steal from existing.
Doesn't create. It
doesn't
not creative.
No, it steals.
It's thief. It's theft. Is what it is. So
Anyway, 1.5. It'll probably go lower.
End AI rant here.
Yes.
Get off the soapbox. But next one I have here, and I think you've seen it, is The Invite.
Yes.
We brought it up, I think, briefly, and we can talk about it a little bit.
I actually, it was on my list because I really like Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
Because she's in Tron Legacy.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite movies.
Yep.
But I hadn't bought tickets to see it, and I saw your and your fiance's review, and you guys rated it really high. Because I'm so used to seeing 3s, 3.5s from you guys, because whatever.
Yeah.
That's, it's very fair. And then I saw, 4.5?
Yeah, 4.5 for me.
4.5, and I was like, and I bought a matinee ticket for the next day, and I loved it.
Yeah. Great talking movie. Just a good adult movie. Comedy. Commentary on marriage and relationship
and individuality in marriage.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Speak of, you brought up Olivia Wilde, a redemption story for Olivia Wilde as a director. She had Don't Worry, Darling a few years ago, which did you get around to?
I did not.
Okay,
I didn't see that.
I don't think it's a complete waste of time. I think it was a bummer because the pieces were definitely there to have a good movie, and I can see what she was going for. But there was all that drama, the Spitgate with Harry Styles and Chris Pine.
Yeah, I remember
that was
that.
crazy.
I do remember that.
And I think that got in the way of production as well as
Don't Worry, Darling. I remember
Florence
now.
Pugh, I think, reportedly had to like take over some duties, and it was just messy. But I liked, like, you could tell she had something there, and if everything came together, we might have got a good little piece of
and we got it.
And we got it with Invite, and I'm like, dang, what a good. She directed.
Yeah.
She just went crazy with the direction there.
One of my couple favorite things that I want to talk about.
Crazy. Yeah.
I'm not super big on the type of actor that's just like kind of over the top comedic for what seems like no reason. It's like I'm not a big Will Ferrell guy. I'm not a big
Sandler.
I'm not big on Jim Carrey. I'm not big on call him Michael Scott.
Steve Carell.
I'm not big on Steve Carell, and Seth Rogen kind of falls into that.
Yeah,
like I'm always just like, oh, it's
funny
Seth
guy.
Rogen, like whatever. But I don't go out of my way to watch his stuff. I was very impressed with him. It's like he woke up and was like, I'm an accomplished dramatic actor. And
he's still able to give those moments of like levity. And
he was like, so funny.
He does make it really fun. It's a funny movie. It's laugh out loud funny. There are moments where I was kind of crying from laughing a little bit. Yeah. It's that funny
because they're like arguing about
it's so real,
silly things couples argue about, like so souffle and
just stupid stuff about
you forgot the wine and whatever. And he's hurting from his back,
and there's like awkward moments, and he tries to like be that guy to break it up a little bit.
It's so like, good.
And then good stuff.
Really, really good.
Seth Rogen, Olivia Wilde directed and acted in it. She was an all-star. I don't know how people do that, direct and then act in their own movie.
Ask Sylvester Stallone. I have no idea.
Just wild. Olivia Wilde.
Oh,
let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Penelope Cruz is good.
Edward Norton.
Ed Norton, another good.
Showing up.
There's only 4 actors in the whole movie, and everyone's so good. And takes place in one house and like 5 or 6 rooms.
Yeah, the whole time, because I have a theater background.
Super small movie. Yeah,
I kept thinking about like how I would stage it, and
it's like a play
because it's a play, right?
It really is a play. It could be a staged play.
It's a what do they call it? Like a bottle episode when an episode of show takes place in one location.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a play. Like I could direct this. And I would put this room here, and I'd put this hallway here, and you'd have like, I couldn't turn my theater brain off, which I haven't been able to do in a long time, which is so fun.
Yeah.
I love the ending. The ending was great. No,
it just comes crashing in on itself.
Yeah, and it's very gentle.
Yeah.
And like it's like it feels like you're in a semi truck, like a full loaded, and you're going 70 miles an hour at the wall. And then it stops like an inch from the wall. And you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are at the end.
Yeah. Wow. It just hits you.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, almost.
Yeah, really great movie. Yeah. I gave it a 4.5. I
think I was at 4.5 too. Yeah.
I think it's pretty high on my...
I think I saw it made... I mean, it was a small budget movie. I think it was made for like $5 million.
It's pushing 40 now.
And then, it's now made like... I think 60 or 50 or 60 million.
My 4th favorite movie of the year.
Nice. I think let's look. I think it's top 5 for sure. Pretty good year so far. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah. So great. I think I'm at
33rd for me.
30 something watches for new movies. 31, 26.
There's some good ones, and we'll get to that coming up soon.
Yes, we will.
And then I saw Minions and Monsters.
I did not.
I heard good things about it.
I heard George Lucas was in it.
That was a good bit.
Okay, that's the only reason I would go watch it.
So funny.
I'll check it out when it comes.
It's like
to
at the very
streaming.
beginning.
Okay.
But I find that as I get older, the power of the minions compels me. They start to speak to me a little bit more. Like my middle-aged mom starts to come out. I'm like, you know what? I see it now. I get it. I get them. But all the goofiness aside, it's actually it's like a love letter to cinema. It touches on like there's like a Citizen Kane like cameo or like
that was really funny
homage in there, and it's just really cute. It's not what I expected, I guess. I know that the people at Illumination are really passionate about animation, and I really love that and respect that.
Absolutely.
Some of the Minions movies might be like critically like the reception might be not what it should be, or audience reception, but you can tell they love the medium, and I respect that. And yeah, Minion Monsters was really cute. I really like, we quote like what was his name? Goomy was the little like squid monster guy, and he's like, "Your movie." Just the way he says it. It's been like a recurring thing around the house lately. It's just
it's at 450 on box office.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
I think it's a little unfortunate that it's coming out. It came out right after Toy Story 5, which just passed $1 billion.
Yeah. That's gonna be tough.
Because you can't get all the kids for both.
No.
Yeah. But like for kids movies, like you get parents and then you also get the kids, so it's a little easier to make more money.
Like if I'm a parent, you're probably gonna say,
I'm going to see Toy Story.
I'm gonna take my kids to see Toy Story. But if you have the time and the money, go see Minions and Monsters 2. I don't know if it's in theaters still.
I doubt it after the success of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's probably gonna come in and wipe everything.
Yeah.
But it's cute, so it's a good time.
Yeah.
But next on my list, I have Odyssey.
Yep.
I mean,
5 out of 5. Great.
5 out of 5. Oh, I give Minions and Monsters 3.5 out of 5.
It's respectable.
Good. Yeah, just
respectable.
Good.
7.
Average. Yeah.
Yep.
Odyssey. We talked for 2 hours at length about the Odyssey. So if you want to watch a more detailed, in-depth,
with spoilers
involved, be warned. We don't say that until about halfway through.
Sorry. My bad.
Oops.
Our bad.
Yeah. Go watch that.
It's really good. It's one of the most. It's up there in terms of Lord of the Rings level of care and preparation. And skill in making a movie on site and committed to telling a good adaptation of the Odyssey.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It will probably win.
It'll win a lot of awards, I think.
It'll win a lot of awards, and I want to say it's going to win like 5 or 6 Oscars.
I'll say 6.
Okay, because Lord of the Rings won basically everything except the acting one, which is criminal.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Well, he wasn't respected at that time, which is insane. But then he went and did the monkey movies.
The monkey movies.
Planet of the Apes. And now he's a little bit more respected.
Yeah, I think the mocap performance has got a little bit more respect since then.
But
because we hadn't really seen anything like that.
But I think
he should be I feel like here's maybe not a hot take. He should be like honored. Like,
absolutely.
Retrospective.
He absolutely should be. Just like Tom Cruise is.
Yeah, like Tom Cruise.
But I think the Odyssey will get, of the 4 acting, I think it'll win 2 of them. I don't know which 2, but I think there's some strong.
I think 1.
1. Which one?
Anne Hathaway.
Okay. I think
lead actress, or is it supporting? Lead.
I'd say she's a lead. I think they're marketing her as a lead.
Whatever she's running for, she's gonna win.
If she's for supporting actress, she'll win, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's tough because I want to say Matt Damon, but there's a lot of great male performances.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is going to give him a run for his money.
I think he might get nominated.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think John Leguizamo might be like a dark horse for supporting actor.
Yeah. Good movie.
Yeah. Go see The Odyssey.
Yep. And watch our review.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
And then send it to your friends.
And then last on my list, I had Hades Town. Yeah, I'll
talk about it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Hades Town is a Broadway musical that they did a professional pro shot of, and then brought it to theaters. It's like a more modern, rustic, steampunky retelling of the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. And it's got some Greek god elements. Persephone, Hades, and Hermes are major characters. And I had listened to a little bit before because I love Broadway musicals, and I don't go crazy for them all the time, but I love Hamilton.
Yeah.
I was in several musicals when I was younger.
Yeah.
Man of La Mancha. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But I was paying attention to Hades Town the last several years. I really liked the music, and then I heard they were doing a pro shot, so I started listening to all of the songs instead of just the popular one.
Yeah.
And I listened to about the first third in the couple days leading up to it, and I just was like, I'm just gonna let it go, and I'm gonna let it just get me.
Yeah.
And it got me. Like, I don't want to spoil it. I know it's an old. They say
it's kind of like the Odyssey. Like, if you don't know the story by now,
it's crazy.
1,000-year-old story. That's on you.
Yeah, but they say it in the beginning of the musical. It's an old song. It's a sad song, and we're gonna sing it again.
Yeah,
it's absolutely incredible. I love that they brought the original Broadway cast back from 2019 to do this. All of them were able to come back. The man who plays Hades, Patrick Page, actually tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
And he's in his 60s.
Yeah.
A week before they were going to film it, which at his age, the doctors were like, well, it'll take about a year for you to be able to walk and dance and whatever again. So they built him a super boot.
Super cool boot.
That they then stylized for the show to fit with his costume. And he was able to do it. They gave him a cane. And he's incredible. He actually really hits the lowest possible note on a piano with his voice.
Really?
In
it was low.
Epic
it was low.
3, I think.
Yeah.
Later in like the second half.
Yeah. Incredible voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they brought back the original Orpheus and Eurydice. Reeve Carney, who you probably don't know this because I'm on Broadway TikTok all the time. But people don't like him as Orpheus.
I actually saw some reviews about how he's like the least favorite because
there's Jack Wolf and I think Jordan Fisher did it for a little bit.
Okay.
I like Donal Finn. He's Irish. They call him Corkius because cork,
nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's really good. But I was absolutely blown away by Reeve Carney's performance, and I can never remember her name. I'm a fraud. Like a gal who plays Eurydice. Ava Noblezada. She's incredible. And what the great part, her and Reeve are married in real life. And they met doing this in 2019, and then they got married in...
Nice.
Which just makes me really happy.
Yeah.
It's actually now the highest grossing pro shot of a Broadway show. Beat Hamilton, of all things, which is very cool. It's made me very happy to see. Do you have anything to say as someone who knew less than me?
I didn't know anything. I just when the credits rolled in, I noticed Anais Mitchell was like produced it and was a part of. I was like, wait, I'm a big fan of Anais Mitchell, and then come to find out it was based on her 2010 album Hadestown of the same name, with features prominently one of my favorite musicians, Justin Vernon.
Shout out Justin Vernon.
Bon Iver fame, yeah, one of my favorites. So that was really cool. It's like I didn't know anything about the play, but I had listened to the original album before. I was like, oh, that's really cool. So it kind of came around in that way. But yeah, I think you're much more eloquently spoken on that, so I think you got it all.
Yeah, and one thing I loved about the pro shot was that the cameras were able to get angles that a regular audience isn't able to see.
Yeah.
So like it will like zoom in on Hades' face, so you could see him crying, and Orpheus is in the back of the shot.
Yeah. Or they'll descend, and maybe they'll get a better angle of them going down into the stage.
Because the cool thing about the Hadestown stage is that it's what's the word? It revolves. Like it's like
it spins.
Yeah. So like there's an outer ring that rotates, and then an inner ring that also rotates,
up,
and then the middle of it is an elevator that goes up and down.
And to like elevate above the stage, and then comes.
And they were able to get shots of like when it goes down, the camera was in there looking up, and so characters were like leaning over.
Yeah, and you could, as if you're below, and they're looking down on
looking
you,
up at them,
looking
staring down at you.
Yeah, really cool.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then for the people that maybe don't have AMC A-list or not movie crazy like we are, movies are expensive.
They are.
It's not, you can't go see every single movie that comes out if you're not of those categories. So how about we just quickly go through these and just say if it's worth the trip to the theater or if you could skip it, wait till it comes out on streaming.
I do have one more new.
Oh,
July,
okay. Let's do that.
That's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Avatar Aang.
Oh yeah.
Short and sweet. I didn't watch the leak because I didn't want to, and a lot of the voice actors from the original show told me not to, so I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was very impressed. It's a beautiful movie. If you like Avatar at all, it's really fun. It's seeing all the original characters from the original series grown up, like 15 years later. So satisfying. The plot, pretty good. Script, not great, but I had a good time.
Yeah.
I gave it a 3.5. It's fun.
Oh, Hades Town, I gave 4 out of 5. Yeah. And yeah,
yes. Okay. Trip to the movies. Yes.
Young Washington, trip or skip?
Skip.
Yeah, skip.
Get me out of here.
The Invite.
Go to the movies.
Yeah.
Trip.
Make the trip. For me, Minions and Monsters. You could maybe wait. You could probably skip it. Wait till it comes out on streaming. The Odyssey.
Trip.
A couple trips actually.
Yeah.
Make a few
as
trips.
big of a screen as you can.
Yeah. Avatar. Well,
they didn't give us the chance.
Yeah.
I would say trip.
If you could make the trip.
If you live in New York or LA, make the trip.
Yeah. Hades Town.
Trip. And if you can see it on Broadway, make the trip.
Yeah.
If you can see it in London, make the trip.
Yeah.
It's going on a national tour pretty soon. Oh. And I think we're going to go try and see it.
Very cool. Yeah. Later. Yeah, that's right.
Trip.
Yeah, make the trip.
Trip.
And that brings us to July. First watches. Just anything in the past, not just July 2026, but in the month of July, we watched movies from all different times. What were some notable things that you watched this month?
So I didn't watch a ton of non-2026 new stuff.
Okay.
So I did 3 movies, and I go through phases where I really like K-dramas or J-dramas.
I noticed, yeah.
And so like my Letterboxd diary dries up because I'm watching hour-long episodes, and there's 16 episodes. So I'm watching a show. But I finished one of them, and I'll talk about that.
Cool.
But I have 4 notable first watches. Sing Sing, featuring my goat.
Yeah.
You've been trying to get me to watch this for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know what possessed me that day, but I was like, I think it's time.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I did. It's an absolutely beautiful movie about art and humanity and people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like something that, but like general audiences.
Yeah, there you
go. If they go to a movie and they don't have that audience foil, then they won't like it as much.
Yeah.
There's no audience foil for me in Sing Sing. It's a prison with a bunch of black men in it.
Yeah.
Not black.
Not in prison.
Not in prison.
Hasn't ever been incarcerated.
Never. I don't
not
know
a person
anything.
Of color.
I have no.
Yeah.
I have no experience to draw from other than my creative experience, because they spend a lot of time doing theater and acting, and that's where I found my pull.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw them doing theater, I said, "Ooh boy," and I locked in.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's like one of those where the credits hit. It's kind of the like, oh shit moment.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh yeah,
whoa, what did I just watch? Powerful movie.
Very powerful and true story.
Yeah.
True story.
Very cool. Maybe a little bit disrespected at the awards season.
Incredibly. By I have.
Yeah.
My train of thought just died. The end credit song, Like a Bird.
Oh yeah.
I listened to that on loop for about 3 days afterwards, and I was like, I swear this was nominated. I swear I remember seeing this, and it lost to Amelia Perez.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so gross.
I was like, you got to be kidding me.
What a stain that.
It's terrible.
Amelia Perez is.
Like, I get what they were trying to do. Like, oh, it's so diverse. I'm like, but is it a good movie?
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Just because it's diverse doesn't necessarily, you got to make a good movie.
Yeah, like diversity in movies is great.
Yeah.
Making a movie that is diverse for the sake of being diverse and having it not be a good movie is bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. Yeah. Watch Sing Sing. It seems like it's hard to get a hold of. It seems like it's never really streaming or
it's on
anything.
HBO.
Hopefully it's still there. I'm not sure.
I hope so.
But
it was put like into my brain because I watched Disclosure Day and Domingo Coleman in there. In that minor role, which I think he should be nominated for supporting actor.
It's still on HBO.
Good.
So
yeah, go watch Sing Sing. I actually got a good friend of mine to go watch Sing Sing.
Nice.
And he loved it. And then he has been watching a lot of movies with his dad recently, and so he went and watched it with his dad, and his dad loved it. So
yeah. There's one scene in particular I just have to
please
bring up really quick. I forget who it is, but he's like, now I forget how it goes. It's like, I totally lost the moment. Wow. But anyway, I love how Coleman Domingo's character calls each other beloved in that movie. It's really sweet.
A lot of good humanity in that movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is you have to be paying attention because there's like little bits, like with the envelopes. He goes like, "Oh, if the envelope is thick, you're staying, but if it's light as a feather, then you're getting out." And then like later you see the envelope for him, and it's thick as a brick, and you can just feel his disappointment.
Yeah,
and he doesn't want to open it, but and he knows that it's not good news.
Yeah, gosh, you can like feel their like connection to each other, like they're like family, and it. Yeah.
Incredible movie, one of my favorites I've ever seen. I think I put it third on my movies that I watched.
Yeah. I gave it 5 stars.
Oh, easy. One of the easiest 5 stars of my life.
Yep. Super easy. Was that?
Yeah, I put it third, behind Odyssey.
What year did that come out?
It came out in 23, but it was for the Oscars in 24.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had it behind Dune Part 2. It could be one.
Oh, that's another.
It's like
one
1A, 1B.
We should do it once the third one comes out.
Yeah.
We should do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such good ideas.
But for me, one of my first watches, I'll go over really quick.
Yeah, do you want to just alternate?
Yeah.
Sure.
I had no other choice. It was. We talked about being disrespected at the awards ceremony, and I feel like this was one of those.
I didn't watch this.
Yeah, it was directed by Park Chan-wook. He also directed Old Boy, Handmaiden. So I'm a fan. I'm gonna tune in. I know a lot of people were really pushing for it come award time last year. And I finally got around to it because it was only in theaters for like a week or so. Korean movie, by the way.
I love foreign film.
Yeah.
I would like it.
A lot of people need to tap into the foreign film market. Don't be afraid of subtitles.
Please
There's some
don't
good
be afraid
movies
of subtitles.
But it's essentially, the synopsis is, after being laid off and humiliated by a ruthless job market, a veteran paper mill manager descends into violence in a desperate bid to reclaim his dignity. It's a very interesting commentary on like our self-worth, like what we think we are worth, and like what drives that, like what influences that,
and like who we are when we don't have a job.
When we don't have a job, what do we think other people think? How do they see us? And yeah, it's I feel like in a world where, I mean, I think the job market right now is not very great.
It's not.
It's looking for jobs sucks.
Yes.
This movie is a great, kind of encapsulates that. Yeah, how far would you go to provide also for your family, and you're like like support yourself and your self-esteem, like how far does that take you? Just very interesting.
That's awesome. It's on my watch list.
It's on Hulu right now. Okay. If you got Hulu, check it out. Yeah. But what else do you got on your list?
Next up, I will go with the K-drama on theme. Nice. I watched Extraordinary Attorney Woo, which is one of the most popular K-dramas, I would say. It's about a autistic girl named Woo Young-woo, and she is an attorney, and she's in Ordinary. Okay. But it's a really great commentary about society and how we view autistic people. You know what I mean? And like every episode is a new case, so it's a courtroom drama, working in and it's also a little bit of a romance because there's a cute boy in litigation that she likes, but she doesn't know how. Never liked someone before. Is a really strong supporting cast. She's got like the head lawyer that she's under, and then 2 other junior lawyers, a guy and a girl, and then her, that are all like on a team together. And then it's fun to see their relationships grow over time, and like how they warm up to her and like adapt to her strengths, because she her thing, right, is she is great at remembering things. Like she can read documents and just remember them. And she also loves whales, which is really fun. Like every episode there'll be a moment where she gets like an epiphany, and she'll be like, and like wind will blow in her face, and then it'll cut to like a whale breaching, and then she goes and like just rapid fires a bunch of stuff about the case, and then she's like solved something about it. There's a really cool subplot with her dad that I really enjoyed. And she's got cool friends. Like one of her friends owns a restaurant, and then her other friend, I don't know what she does, but she's like her best friend like her whole life. So she's, cool with it. But yeah, it's really fun. It's really, really nice. I found myself watching 2 or 3 episodes a day when I had the time.
Nice.
And it came out in 2022. Yeah. And they just announced that they're working on a season, which was supposed to come out, I think, this year, but I think it got pushed back to next year.
Nice.
Unfortunately. Because they're trying to bring back 90 to 95% of the original cast.
Yeah.
Which I hope so, because I would love to see more. Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. Incredible.
Yeah.
Go watch K-dramas. They're so fun, and they're short.
Yeah. On Netflix right now. I'm sure everyone's got Netflix.
Oh, so. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah. I already brought this one up in a previous podcast episode, so I'll just shout it out again really quickly. And this is Escape from the 21st Century.
I started that. I don't know if I told you. I started it, and then I went to like 25 minutes in, and I haven't revisited it, but I plan on it.
It's something for people that are tired of watching the same movie over and over again. It is something different. It's something new. It's something refreshing. It's just so creative. It's just so refreshing because it's creative. It's just taking like mixed media and just it reminds me of Everything Everywhere All at Once, and that it's like multiversal. As far as that goes,
you don't really know what you're gonna see next,
and also the way they like jump between is kind of it's this premise is they can jump forward in time, back and forth in time with a sneeze. So it's like it doesn't take itself too seriously, and so don't think it's like the next like John Wick like action movie. It's just it's silly, and it combines like Scott Pilgrim and how it's also using like mixed media and like super stylized, like Spider-Verse as well. It just kind of combines all those, and it's just refreshing to see something different. Chinese movie. Don't know much about like any of the director or actors or anything, but if you're looking for just something different and new, check it out.
What'd you give it?
I gave it 4.5. It's currently on Amazon Prime, so you can stream it there.
Nice. This is really funny. Not planned the order that we did this in. My next movie is a Chinese movie.
There you go.
It's a Chinese, I think wuxia movie.
Okay.
Is how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Wuxia, but it's basically their equivalent of like a samurai movie. It's called Blades of the Guardians. And which is based off of an anime from I think the late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
And it is directed by Jet Li. Who, of Bruce Lee, Hong Kong Kung Fu fame from, the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
And it's such a love letter to, Kung Fu style movies, and every character in it aura farms an incredible amount. Like every named character. There's a dude, this is my favorite part. There's a dude, don't know his name. He looks like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, who is he's up there with Darth Vader for like most aura farming villains of all time.
He's in the list.
Yeah. And the guy who looks like Sephiroth aura farms the least.
Wow.
And he aura farms a lot.
Impressive.
Like the main character, he's like a villain. He's an outlaw. And he needs to get a certain person from one place to another, and they're like under attack, and they meet up all these people, and there's like is insane. You can tell it's based off of an anime because there's a lot of notable characters that all look a little different, so you can tell who they are.
Oh yeah.
So there was like a knife girl, and then there was like the bad guy who had long hair. The main guy was your typical like samurai blade master guy. One of my favorite characters. This is the prep that I should be doing instead of just writing down.
There you go.
Her name was.
Name was hello.
Ani, I think was. Yeah, Ani.
Okay.
Ani, like.
Ani, yeah.
Okay. And she was, so there was like the main girl who was the daughter of the main character's best friend, and he needed to get her out and keep her safe. And Ani was like her like bodyguard, handmaiden, and she like goes sicko mode in these.
Really?
In this. Yeah, I was very impressed with her work as an actor because she's only been in like The Meg or Meg 2 or something. Yeah.
What a resume.
Yeah, I know. But I was really impressed with her.
Cool.
And then there's a character at the end who is like a general in the army, and he's like, I need to go help with this situation. And then the leader, is just the head of the army, was like, you can't go if you wear your armor because then you're a general. And so he goes, okay. And so he just takes his armor off and goes in there with just like his robes, and he's like a big mace or something. It was so sick. Like the ending fight was like there's a village on fire, a big tree, and they're like jumping across like burning buildings and stuff. It was so sick. It was very like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon at times, and it was very satisfying. And then they left the door open for a potential sequel, which I hope they do. Sorry, not Jet Li directed it. Wu Ping.
Okay.
Jet Li. Good grief. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wu Ping was the director.
Okay.
I went on a big spiral into this style cinema, and I was looking at different other movies, and I think Jet Li was part of it.
Yeah.
That's where that came from. My apologies.
There you go.
But I only found out about this movie because of one of my mutuals on Letterboxd from Australia. Shout out my guy. Yeah. And nice. I'm so glad I found out about it, and I loved it.
Cool.
Gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah. I had Indiana Jones on my list. I hadn't seen it. I was up painting my parents' house, and so just got to spend some time with the family, and we just had, Indiana Jones. It's a good little movie for everyone.
Did you watch all 5?
Not all 5.
Okay.
I was only able to watch the 4, and then once I got back home, it broke my flow. So I never went back to 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard good things about 5, so I'm not too eager
I heard it was fine
to get back to it.
Yeah.
But
which one was your favorite?
The ones I did see were great. I think my favorite is Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then
I think mine is Last Crusade.
Have them ranked.
It's been a while since I have never seen Temple of Doom because my parents like wouldn't let me watch it when I was a kid for some reason.
It is weird in that it's different than the same formula, I guess. And it is, and aesthetically too, it's way darker, weirdly, than it's like, oh, okay, interesting. I don't know where that came from, but I have Raiders, Last Crusade, Crystal Skull, Temple of Doom.
People did not like Crystal Skull when
I don't get it. That's really so weird. I don't get why people hated it. I thought it was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sitting at 2.8 on Letterboxd. I gave it a 4. Yeah. I think it was disrespected.
I just marked it as watched. I don't even remember. I'd have to watch it again.
I want to go back through at some point and see what the criticisms were, because I'm like, it takes the same formula, you guys. It doesn't really. You liked Raiders and Last Crusade. It's not as good as them, granted, but
is it like the Toy Story 4 of Indiana Jones?
In what way?
Like it's kind of just like a nothing, not a nothing burger, but no, I guess my analogy is completely wrong. Never mind.
I mean, it's doing a lot because they bring back I forget her name, Marion. They bring her back, and then it's like Last Crusade, except the other way around.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the other way around, where he's like revealed to have a kid, and then like the father-son dynamic from his perspective, and I thought it was cute.
I remember liking the scene close to the end when like the hat blows by and Shia LaBeouf's about to pick it up and Indy just takes it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's good.
That's good.
Because we're not passing a mantle.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope. So yeah, took me too long to watch Indiana Jones. I would have loved them as a kid.
They were fun.
Don't know why I never. Other stuff kind of stole my attention. Did you have any others first watches for July?
Yeah, I've got one more.
Okay.
I've been meaning to watch some Akira Kurosawa. Because I, for one, love Korean and Japanese film. And he is, one of the goats of, early cinematography in Japanese
he
movies.
Might have the most movies in like the top 500
you should check that. He's got number 1.
Yeah.
He's got a lot in the top 100. But I watched Yojimbo.
Yeah.
Because it's the one I had time for. Because I think Ran and Harakiri are both north of 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Which I want to watch those, and Seven Samurai.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. It's black and white, full Japanese, obviously. No stranger to subtitles.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed, I was able to respect the limitations of, because it was made in 1961.
Yeah.
Like, my dad was 3.
I just looked it up. Kurosawa does have the most in the top 500 with 13.
13.
The next highest is 11, and that's Ingmar Bergman. And then Koreeda, Scorsese, Tarkovsky each have 7. And then Hitchcock, Kubrick, Miyazaki, Nolan, and Wilder each have 6.
Gotcha. So I was waiting for the Nolan.
Yeah, he's up there. Anyway.
Yeah, it's very classic. Wandering samurai. It goes into a town that's in the middle of a gang war between 2 notable figures in the town, and he has nothing better to do. So he gets in the middle of it, and he shows everyone who's boss, and they want him on their side, and but he's a good guy, and he saves some people, and kills a lot of. Yeah, but it's a good movie. It's they based I believe it's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. With Clint Eastwood off of it. So once I realized that about halfway through, I was like, oh man, now I know how the rest of the movie's gonna go.
Exactly.
Which was unfortunate, and Yojimbo does it better. I think the character work in this is a lot better than in Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, because that's a lot of aura farming and staring at Clint Eastwood squinting.
Yeah.
And bam, shooting people.
Yeah.
There's also better westerns out there.
I
didn't say that.
That's a hot take.
Yeah, but I am gonna watch more Akira Kurosawa. In the future. I'll probably watch Ran or Harakiri pretty soon. Yeah. And I gave Yojimbo a 4.5.
Yeah. Very nice.
Any more for you?
I'll just run through them really quick. I watched a lot of good movies this month. I'm in July. I want to shout out Shoplifters. It's a Japanese movie by Koreeda that we mentioned just a few minutes ago. It's about I'll just give you the synopsis from Letterboxd. On the outskirts of Tokyo, a poor but close-knit group living on the fringes of society survives through shoplifting and odd jobs. When Osamu and his son take in a neglected young girl, their already fragile existence begins to unravel. As the family grows attached to her, buried secrets surface, forcing them to confront the true meaning of love, belonging, and what makes a family. And that is pretty much my take on it is, what makes a family? Like, what are the relationships? What is that like? What are the bonds? What keeps us together? Because no, it's too much of a spoiler. I won't say it. But yeah, I just really like how it explores, because I feel like not enough movies really delve into that. So yeah, I'll shout out Shoplifters.
One of my favorite like tropes in media in general is found families.
Yeah.
Like, and I just like Cowboy Bebop comes to mind.
Yeah.
Just like a ragtag group of people that come together and, for better or for worse, become a family, and then they care about each other, and then they're stuck.
Yeah.
Because for, this, that, and whatever other. But that's, what is a family? Is a family a mom and a dad and a boy and a girl?
And
or is it,
and I like how it explores it, because it's not just a family as a whole. It explores what's a father and a son, what's a mother and a son, what's a brother and a sister, what's a mother and a daughter. It breaks it down, or grandmothers too, aunts, like almost every single aspect of a family. There's one moment where there's just one scene where you can look to for each relationship, and it breaks it down, and just really great moments.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of movies either focus on one of those,
but to do all of them in one
is crazy.
And with a good twist at the end too.
Nice.
There's a little bit of a twist.
That's awesome.
For keep you engaged, I guess. I don't know if
Cool.
you're not already engaged. But then I also I've shouted out Nomadland before I watched that in July. Very similar in spirit to Sing Sing. Yeah, it's by Chloe Zhao, who also did Hamnet. And Frances McDormand stars in it. And she won lead actress for that. Also won Best Picture. I watched it because I'm on a quest to watch all the Best Pictures, and
you're crazy.
I think some people, I think I've mentioned this in the past, but people didn't really get it at the time. I don't know. It's weirdly divisive.
It'd be interesting when you're done with that to make a list of the best how in baseball, Cal Raleigh last year was MVP 2, and he might be the best MVP 2 of all time.
Runner-ups?
Yeah. So what do you think the best runner-up was?
Yeah, I'll try to make a note to future self to
because there's a difference between this should have won, because it'd be what's the best 1A 1B, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be really interesting to get that perspective.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I am currently ranking them also as I go along, so
that's fun.
I'll have to keep in mind. I'll maybe make a sister list of movies that maybe should have won instead that year. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then really quick, I'll go over The Northman. Watched it pretty recently. Big fan of Eggers, and that was the one I hadn't seen yet for whatever reason.
Is that a Skarsgård?
Yeah. Just brutal movie. He's I know a lot of people wanted him to do the Odyssey because he's pretty faithful when it comes to
his Odyssey would have been crazy.
Yeah, I mean, in the lighthouse, they're literally speaking like Middle English, or like Old English, I shouldn't say. Like, you can still understand it, but you might need subtitles type of way. He's got the werewolf coming out later this year.
It's gonna be a good one.
I'm scared for that one in the way of like, am I gonna be able to understand anything? Because I heard it's like very true to the time of like being faithful of how people spoke back in like, I forget when it takes place, but old England. But yeah, love. He directed The Witch. Love The Witch. Love The White House. Love Nosferatu. Love The Northman.
So good. Loosely a Hamlet. Adaptation.
Another Hamlet adaptation.
I'm always sat for.
Yeah. And then Atlantis, I just want to shout it out real quick because it had been a while. Just great animation.
I love it.
Doesn't stoop down too low as like a kid's movie.
Great ensemble cast as
well.
Yeah. Good adventure.
Yeah. Just a good concept too. I know for some reason a lot of people compare it to Treasure Planet as if like two goats can't exist.
Yeah.
But like they're both great and they both were at like similar time, I think.
Yep.
I want more 2D animation. Bring back 2D animation. And then last one I'll shout out. Should I shout it out? I'll just shout it out really quick and not go too much into it. I watched it in July. It's coming out in August. It's one night only. It's really cute. It's just like a classic rom-com. People are memeing on it because it's the movie where you can only have premarital sex one night out of the year. It's like the purge for sex and dating,
which is such a funny.
It's such a weird concept, and there is a little bit of suspension of disbelief required. And I feel like if you can't just accept it for what it is, you're not gonna have a good time because you're gonna be hung up on like, wait, they can do that, and then you're just gonna get in the details. Don't just kind of roll with it.
Buckle up. Put your hands up.
Have fun. It's Callum Turner and
Mariners won, by the way.
Oh, heck yeah.
Twins came back and scored 5 in last 2 innings.
Nice.
And we won.
Monica Barbaro is the other lead.
Isn't she in Top Gun?
Yeah, she is. And she was in A Complete Unknown. She played Joan Baez, I believe. She's up and coming. Something to look out for.
Yeah,
she's really fun.
She's Phoenix in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah,
she's really.
Yeah. So once it comes out, give One Night Only a chance. It is fun.
We'll do that.
It's like a classic rom-com. We don't get too many rom-coms. I wasn't like crazy about what was the one with Sydney Sweeney.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yep.
Glenn Powell. Anyone
but you.
That is a modern retelling of Much Ado About Nothing, which is a Shakespeare play.
Same director as One Night Only, by the way.
Really?
They have some Easter eggs in it. It's really funny.
Very funny.
I was like, is this like a cinematic universe or something? I made a joke,
goodness.
but
That's funny.
Same director. He's found a thing because it's like. I feel like we don't really get like the classic rom-com. It's just like a good.
It's kind of a dying art.
Yeah, it's like one of the like dying with all those mid-budget or low-budget movies.
Sword and sorcery movies.
You just don't really get those because because they think they can just dump it onto streaming.
Shame.
Sucks, but
I will be supporting that. That sounds like a
fun. So that's all I had for first watches in July.
Excellent.
So. Halfway through 2026, been some good movies. What do you want to shout out so far that's come out this year up until this point?
So my first one probably would be Pressure.
Yeah.
The
Weather D-Day movie.
The Weather D-Day movie.
Yeah.
With
Brendan Fraser.
And why do I
I always forget his name too.
Andrew Scott.
Yes, thank you. Outstanding actor.
If you watched Sherlock, that's our guy.
Yeah.
But I loved Pressure because I think it's a very interesting take on something that not a lot of people like think about. And it was presented in a way that was incredibly dramatic and stressful. And you could feel the weight of how important Andrew Scott's decisions were.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And
he handles it like a boss.
There's a moment in the movie where he gets a phone call of something terrible that's just happened. And he has to put the phone down and go back to work. And it's one of the most generational lock-ins I've ever seen. And I have to know if it's real. Like, if that actually happened.
I don't know.
It could have been.
It could have, yeah.
Either way, I'm going to pretend it is.
Yeah.
But you get some incredible performances. It'd be a fun, like, two-parter movie to do with, or three-parter even, with Pressure into Saving Private Ryan, into Band of Brothers.
Into Dunkirk.
That would be really crazy.
Four quadrology.
With a mini-series in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
One of the best mini-series of all time,
crazy.
By the way. Gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
So good.
Wow. One movie we already went over, The Invite.
So good.
It's gonna be something that maybe not on people's radar, but it should be. So I'll just put that out again. And then I'll just do another really quick...
I gave Pressure a 4, by the way.
3.5 for me. The Invite, shout out that. Another quick one I brought up again in the past is Sheep Detectives. I don't know. It's like, I feel like I'm like the Sheep Detectives truther out here, but it really is just a great family movie about grief and dealing with that. So I think it's streaming on Amazon now. So definitely check that out.
My next one is called All You Need Is Kill, which is based off of a manga. It's a really beautiful, very stylized animated movie out of Japan. And if you've ever seen Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, Edge of Tomorrow is based off of All You Need Is Kill. So like the alien bugs, they don't know where they're coming from. Yeah. And people get caught in the time loop, and someone else but in this one, there's the main girl, and she figures out how to fight the big alien bugs. And then there's a guy who is more of like a researcher, and he's also caught in the time loop. And then they have to work together to get out of it and everything, and like climb the giant alien plant and stuff. And it was very beautiful. Nice. And a lot more accurate to the original source material than Edge of Tomorrow was. And the soundtrack was great. The art style was incredible. It was a trip. Oh. Like, it was very, very vibrant, very crazy colors moving, and gosh. Wow. It's hard to remember, but I loved it. Nice. I gave it a 4.5. Okay. It was very good.
Oh yeah. Sheep Detectives, I think I gave a 4. Yeah.
Still need to see.
Yeah. And I'll shout out Tuner. Leo Woodall is low-key on a rampage right now. I just happened to look at his page, and let me pull it up. Obviously Tuner, which was a great movie. He was in a movie called Nuremberg last year.
I meant to watch that.
I meant to watch it too. I never got around to it. Yeah. I heard good things.
There's Russell Crowe in that, I think.
Too.
And Rami Malek.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
Oh, it actually got really good reviews. I might need to check it out.
I need to check, check that out. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah. He's in Tony. This comes out in a few weeks. Really excited to see that.
Can't wait for that.
Sounds really good. Like, the previews, Rotten Tomatoes has like 100%, so I'm really stoked.
It's hard to beat Anthony Bourdain.
Dominic Sessa. I'm really hoping this is like his, like, not coming out, because he was great in The Holdovers, but like he's taking the next step into I'm moving on to bigger things. So yeah, hopefully that one's good. He's gonna be in The Hunt for Gollum. Comes out next year. Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
Very
I'm holding my breath.
Yeah,
but I can't wait.
Ooh, yeah, we'll see. So yeah, Leo Woodall's been kind of on a tear recently, and he's outstanding in Tuner. He's one of my favorite parts. He gives a really subtle performance. He plays a talented piano this is the synopsis, by the way. A talented piano tuner's life is turned upside down when he discovers that his meticulous skills for tuning pianos can be equally applied to cracking safes. Yeah, it's like Baby Driver, except if Baby Driver could hear too much, basically. Pretty
incredible.
More or less. It's like a heist movie. But it's like heartfelt too. The last scene is really incredible. It's kind of a spectacle at the end that's worth watching. Yeah, I just wanted to shout out Tuner. It's a good little movie. Yeah.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
My next one is a Korean movie called Pavan. It's like a little rom-com.
Okay.
You got 3 main characters, 2 guys and a girl, and they just kind of...
Is it love triangle?
No.
Okay.
Not a love triangle. Thank goodness.
Okay.
But I'll just read the synopsis.
Yeah.
3 lonely strangers meet at their department store jobs and find solace in each other's company while they explore connection and the nature of love. And the girl, she's like, no one at the store likes her. They think she's like ugly or something. She's not included ever. And she works like in the basement, and then this guy works there and like tries to befriend her and include her and everything, and she thinks it's all a joke to make fun of her, but he's very earnest and everything.
Gotcha.
And then the other guy is their friend, and he wants to be a musician. I watched this like
oh yeah. Yeah, some of these are early in the year.
Yeah, there was it's a really great story, and it very special. Very special to me. I keep seeing it pop up on like letterbox lists for top foreign films of the year.
Cool.
And I'm very emotional.
Yeah.
I'll just read my review because it makes sense if you watch the movie.
Okay.
But it says, "What if I got off my horse to wait for you to catch up? What then?" And I don't really want to spoil anything because it's a really beautiful movie.
Yeah.
About young people, relationships, and dealing with people. And it. Wow, sorry, that makes me want to cry. Gosh, what a great movie. I gave it a 4.
Okay.
And it's sitting at a 3.
Is it streaming right now?
I think it's still on Netflix.
Okay, cool.
It's on Netflix.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
It's really good.
Cool.
Very, very, very good. I'd highly recommend.
Another movie I watched early in the year, just like for that you and that, but it's 28 years later, Bone Temple.
Yes.
It's like part 2. I don't really know because they're like going crazy with the 28 years later now. There's like one coming out, I think it's later this year.
I think so.
And then might be another one next year. Like they're going crazy. Yeah, I think it got a little overlooked earlier this year. I don't think it made a lot of money, unfortunately. And it was directed by Nia DaCosta, who also did The Marvels. I think she did great job with the direction in this. It kind of just continues the 28 years later movie. Yeah, and it expands on Ray Fiennes' character, and Jack O'Connell plays a bigger part in this, and Alfie Williams, who plays Spike, is a bigger role. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting. 28 years later, they're doing an interesting thing with like the zombie movie medium, and like
it needs
analyzing.
some new blood.
Yeah,
like a refresh.
It's definitely a new perspective, and I like that because zombie movies were overdone in like the 2010s and early and like 2000s.
Thanks, Walking Dead.
Yeah, thank you for that. I can't. So I was a little skeptical about getting into the 28 franchise.
Yeah.
Because the zombie stuff is just too much. But it's actually really refreshing to have a different take, and it's like commentating on humanity, and they use a lot of like religious iconography and names, and it's really interesting how they play with those too. So it's a little even new layer on top of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, 28 years later, I hope they keep making them because they didn't make a lot of money. So
yeah, I think they're hitting their stride now.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was directed by DaCosta. I think the last one was directed by Garland. And I think Garland's in the next one as well. So it's like bouncing back and forth. But yeah, 28 years later.
What'd you give it?
What did I give it? I just had it up. 4 out of 5. Yeah. What do you got?
My next one is called Even If This Love Disappears Tonight, which is a Korean movie that's a remake of a Japanese movie that came out a couple years ago.
Noticing beforehand. A trend.
I like foreign films, and early on in the year, there wasn't a lot of newer movies.
It's rough in the early
tough.
Years, up and until April-ish, March maybe.
When did I watch that? February 6th. Yeah. But this is a really beautiful love story about this girl who has she got into some kind of an accident, and basically every day her memory resets. So it's a little bit like 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
Except she writes notes to herself. So like when she wakes up, the first thing she sees is, your name is so-and-so, you were in an accident, you forget your memory every single day.
It's like Memento.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never seen Memento.
Kind of the same thing. Yeah. He writes sticky notes to himself. Yeah.
But she goes to school and she has a friend that takes care of her. And this girl has notes everywhere. So she's like, this is what you're learning. And she it's a it's a full-time job keeping herself in the loop. Right?
Yeah.
But then there's this guy at her school, and he gets dared to ask her out. Make him. And he does it, and she agrees, but he doesn't know about it, about the condition.
Yeah.
And so she sets some rules, and she's like, all right, but you can't talk to me during school. We will only dating after school, because that gives her time to, get up to speed and remember and read her notes and everything and whatever. And it's a really gut-wrenching, beautiful love story. Because it's you don't, and you get the amnesia, memory loss. But it was very sweet. I said a lot. This breaks my heart. Why do I feel like if my life is destined for tragedy, that nothing good will ever come from my life, and what is good will be taken away and forgotten, or I'll just die? Why do I romanticize tragedy in my own life? I am not Hamlet, and my name is not Macbeth. My life is not a tragedy, and it's time I started living. I spiraled a little bit watching this movie.
Wow.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
I gave it a 5 out of 5.
Nice.
I probably, if you had made me pick, I think I would pick that I liked Pavan better. Okay. But even though I gave it a 4. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both really good.
Okay.
But I don't know. They're good for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is an incredible movie. I love foreign films.
Yeah. Would you? Is it streaming?
Netflix.
Cool.
Netflix again.
Perfect. Yep. And then I got one last one for the first half of the year. We started. We being me and my fiance have started to go to the Screen Unseens at AMC. It's been a fun little thing. You get to see movies early, and you don't know what you're getting into. It's fun. So one of our first Screen Unseens we went to was this movie. It was Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
I've heard good things.
And it was, I don't know. It's just, it feels like a cult classic in the making. I don't know when Napoleon Dynamite came out. I think I was still young at the time, so I don't really know what was going on, but
04.
Yeah. So I'm like, I wasn't around for that really, but I was able to catch it when it really did catch fire and do its thing. Everyone knows Napoleon Dynamite now. Yeah. It's really kind of like that. It's low budget. It's a comedy. It's directed by Matt Johnson, who's also directing the Tony movie coming out later this year that we briefly went over. He also did Blackberry back in 2023. I heard good things about that. Never got around to it. I'm actually looking right now at his Letterboxd. Apparently, Matt Johnson is has plans to direct a Magic the Gathering movie. So
what?
That's a live action adaptation.
How?
Plot TBA. It's
Oh my gosh.
Just saw that. Thought that was interesting, but you know what? I trust him because this guy knows what he's doing.
What?
So funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna be like a D&D.
It would either have to be like a Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It have
Great movie.
Incredible movie.
Yeah.
It would either have to be a Yu-Gi-Oh movie where there's like your two planeswalkers like dueling, or you just dive into like the actual lore of the game and you get characters like Jace and Johnny and Jaina.
I don't know.
And Shield.
Like a Jumanji.
Maybe.
That's kind of what. That's my initial reaction.
Yeah, you could go a lot of different ways.
Where I'm
with
thinking.
That. I didn't know this. It's so fun. Cool.
But
Please continue.
Nirvana, it's super low budget. I think they made it for I think it was self-funded, so it was made for pennies.
Nice.
It was like $50,000.
I do love a good pennies.
And you can tell they use that to their advantage. Like they are just, it's so funny. I need to rewatch it because it's just a movie I'm gonna throw on constantly, and it's hilarious. I can't explain. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So I can't really speak too much on it, but if you have it's on Hulu right now.
Okay.
If you have the time, and you're in the mood for a comedy, it's a good one. So yeah, that's it for my 2026. Do you have any movies that you watched for the first time? Oh, you have
one more.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh.
So I don't like fighting games. It's not really, other than Smash Bros.
Yeah.
That's, different.
Mm-hmm.
But I was very interested.
Will they make a movie of that?
Smash Bros?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could they? I don't know if you could.
I don't know if you could. There's too many licenses in there.
Yeah.
But I saw they're making a Mortal Kombat 2, and I have some friends who are really into fighting games, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
So I know something. And I was like, all right, let me look up the plot. And I was hooked. So I immediately watched the first one, which came out a couple years ago. And then went to watch the second one. And the only thing I really cared about was the two characters, Kung Lao and Liu Kang, who, for people who don't know, Liu Kang is the guy with the fire, and his brother Kung Lao is the one with the bladed hat. And he throws the hat, and it but this was a really great adaptation. You've got Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage, who Johnny Cage is just an actor, is just a character that he plays.
Yeah.
And he's like a 90s kung fu star. And he's just like, I'm just a guy. And they're like, Johnny Cage. And he goes, right. And then he just beats up some alien guy because he's Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
And that's really fun. Kitana is really great. And you've got Sonya Blade. Josh Lawson as Kano comes back. He's the funniest guy in both of these movies. He's hilarious. You got Shao Kahn, Jax, Jade. I didn't know about this till the movie. There's a guy in Mortal Kombat named Cole Young.
Oh.
And he's a baseball player.
Yeah.
As well.
Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, Seattle Mariners baseball player. But there's Kung Lao.
He's also in Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
Guy. Very talented.
That's crazy. And then you got more characters like Bi-Han and Raiden, Quan Chi. Yeah, it's just really cool seeing all these super OP characters fight because that's what they're here to do. They're here to have Mortal Kombat. And then the movie ends with their some of our friends died. We have to go to hell and get them back. And then they all walk towards the camera and aura farm. And I was like, what's happening? This is incredible. I'm seated.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I loved it. I'll probably go see Street Fighter when that comes out in October. Because that's got who?
Yeah.
Because he's in Smash Bros.
Ryu, Ken,
Chun-Li, Cammy.
I think I'm a little more familiar with Street Fighter actually. I'm
more tapped into Mortal Kombat, but I have some friends who love Street Fighter, but they don't really go to the movies, so I'm gonna try to get them to go because I think they'll.
Nice.
I gave it a 3 out of 5, which is, and I think it's sitting at a 2.9 on Letterboxd.
2.9.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's
streaming on HBO Max, by the way.
Yeah. I had a great time. Yeah. It's really fun.
Cool. Movies that I watched for the first time from January 1st up until today. I'll start off with a movie called Little Fish. It reminds me of some of the movies you were talking about and the way that it deals with memory.
This is on my list.
Yeah, it's there's a memory loss virus that spreads, and it focuses on this couple's relationship, how memory can affect that, and it's just I don't know, it's a cute one. It's got Olivia Cook and Jack O'Connell in it.
I do enjoy Olivia Cook.
Jack O'Connell kind of has a bad accent in it.
Oh no!
Because he's an Irish or an Englishman playing it. He's trying to do an American accent. And it's like
sometimes that just doesn't work.
He's fighting it a little bit. It's like ooh. So, but yeah, other than that, I love Jack O'Connell in general. So he was great in that, and Olivia Cook was good. It's I don't know, memory, relationships. It's an interesting thing to think about.
Yeah. Olivia Cook is phenomenal in roles like that. Like, have you seen Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl? Ripped my heart out. She's so good at playing like these sad, tragic characters.
Yeah. Sound of Metal.
I haven't seen Sound of Metal yet.
It's kind of the same thing in there. A little bit of Ready Player One, I guess. A little bit.
That is where I remember her from.
Yeah.
Because I remember she shows up in House of the Dragon in the second half of season 1 once they age up the two of the main characters. And I went, why do I know her? Why do I know her voice? And I was like, it's Artemis from Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Which she's great in that too.
Yeah. Little Fish also takes place in Seattle. So I just shout out Seattle. But what do you got?
My next one, kind of I mention it all the time. No one's surprised. Hamnet. I watched it in January, technically, so I was late, but I watched it before the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh no, I watched it February 13th. Just kidding.
Still in time for the Oscars.
Still in time.
Yeah.
But it was part of my Oscar cleanup, and I knew I would love it, but I was scared to watch it in theaters because I knew it would destroy me, and it did.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of friends who my friend Phil, who got me into Letterboxd in the first place. He was very excited for me to watch this. He is much stricter than me in terms of like how he rates things and stuff and everything. But he gave it a 3.5, and then he moved it to a 4.5 on his rewatch. I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
But it's so perfect, and he told me that he couldn't be happier to see me give it a 5 because it's I don't know, it's very special. I love the performances. Jessie Buckley absolutely deserved the Oscar. If she lost, I was gonna riot. I don't know, it's very special, and it's one that I will show people to like better understand me. Like, it's definitely like in that upper echelon of Joe movies.
Yeah. Also, you reminded me, I keep forgetting to do this. I gave Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie 4 out of 5. Probably should bump that up actually. And then Little Fish was 4.5 out of 5.
Nice.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that.
That's okay.
And then I watched First Reformed earlier this year. Stars Ethan Hawke. He is a priest. And
that is Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, it is. And he's really good in this role. I think he was nominated. Maybe he won. I could check this. if the
I'll
website.
look it up. Keep talking.
I got it right here.
Okay.
I don't think he was nominated, actually. How sad.
He was only nominated for Best Original.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, which is kind of disappointing because, yeah, Ethan Hawke is phenomenal in this. He first encounters a man who is basically, he's been doom scrolling a little bit. He's been doing a little bit of doom scrolling, and he sees how bad of a shape the earth is in and how it's heading in a bad direction just in general. And he is very much in despair about this, and it involves his pregnant wife and then their unborn child, and Ethan Hawke develops this relationship with his wife and this man, and it kind of just looks at how do we get out of this? How do we what's going to save us?
How do we solve the problem?
Yeah, how do we solve the problem? How do we get through this? And yeah, while this movie has aged terrible or great, actually great, but also terribly. No, it's great because the world still is not in a great spot, is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Which is terrible.
Yes.
Because this came out in 2017 and it is now 2026 and things have not got better and maybe they've got worse. So that's what I'm trying to say. But it's not just that. It's just even if it's like a bad day, like a one-off, it's like, how are we supposed to get through bad times in general? And yeah, it's really, if you need something like that, it's a really heavy movie. So if you're like already going through a bad time, maybe don't. Just wait until things get a little better. I don't know. So
I love a good movie scene with a helpful priest.
Yeah.
Like I think I mentioned this on the pod before, but I don't like Man of Steel anymore because of Superman 2025. My favorite scene in Man of Steel is after Zod is just like, bring me the Kryptonian. And then Clark goes to a church and tells the priest, he goes, I'm the one they're looking for. And the priest is just like, oh, yeah, okay. And he's still like so helpful and gives him great advice and like really helps Clark like figure out what to do. And I'm like, I love that. Yeah. Because that's such a great character, because it's not something like a firefighter or a shop clerk could do. Like it's a priest doing that. Yeah. And it's always very interesting to see their perspective on whatever the movie has to say. Yeah. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to speak too much about any further. It is, unless you're already in a good mindset, it is pretty dark and heavy, but it's not all doom and gloom, because in the end there's a twist and a realization. So it's not all, but there are some moments that's like, maybe go in with good mindset.
Cool.
Yeah.
What'd you give it?
I gave it 4.5 out of 5.
4.5. Very nice. My next one is, I saw The Matrix for the first time.
Love The Matrix.
A good friend of mine has been trying to get me to watch some of the more glaring holes in my my filmography watches.
Matrix is a big one.
Yeah, so we watched this back in January. My review was really funny. I was very proud of it. I said, do you mind if a white boy get a little bit of motion, Mr. Anderson?
Mr. Anderson.
But I thought it was incredible. I'm going to be a Keanu Reeves fan my entire life. Yeah. I love him in John Wick. I love him in Speed. I love him in Bill and Ted. Yeah. Shout out to my Bill and Ted enjoyers out there. There's not a lot of us. But
what about the Duke Kaboom truthers?
Shout out to my Duke Kaboom truthers.
Doesn't he play Shadow, right? In the Sonic
Shout out to my Shadow the Hedgehog truthers. I love those movies.
Which is actually a pretty good choice.
He's great.
I'm going to say, yeah.
He wasn't my first choice for that. My first choice was Hayden Christensen. I think he would have done a great job. But Keanu Reeves is incredible. Yeah. But I really liked The Matrix. I remember seeing a little bit of it when I was a kid. But I was able to, because I always say like, I'm so good at watching movies because I pick up on like little things pretty easily because the whole thing is about dreams, right? And when they're in the real world, their ship is called the Nebuchadnezzar, which for those of us who went to Sunday school know is the Babylonian king who Daniel interpreted his dreams for. And I was like, that's so great. Really cool, that's really good move. Because if you don't know, that's just a cool name.
Yeah.
And that fits in the world. But if you know who Nebuchadnezzar is, that's an incredible name.
Fits even better.
It fits even better.
The rabbit hole goes deeper.
Yes. Yeah, but it's really easy to see why this is incredible. Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Carrie-Anne Moss, Hugo Weaving. Really great performance.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the rest of them yet. I don't know if I will.
I think the Matrix, it does peak at the Matrix. The others are not a waste of time though. Okay. They're still good, but the Matrix is definitely a lightning in a bottle almost type of movie. Because how the heck did they make this?
2 and 3 in the same year?
Yes, they were filmed simultaneously.
That's crazy.
It's cool.
But I do know that they have the 4th one, Resurrections, and I'm a sucker for a legacy sequel. So that part of people don't like it very much.
Yeah, it's mixed too.
But I will probably try and watch all of them so I can watch the legacy sequel. 4.5.
Yeah, I haven't rated it on Letterboxd, but I'd probably give it a 5. Honestly,
it would probably go up if I watched it again.
Yeah. Also, the Wachowskis are. I don't know how.
Shout out Speed Racer.
How the heck they came up with Matrix, but
best movie ever made, Speed Racer 2008.
Crazy. Wachowskis.
I love the Wachowskis. I owe them everything.
Yeah.
Don't watch Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah. Ignore that.
Yeah. It's not good.
I watched Before Sunrise and Before Sunset. I'm gonna lump them in together.
Okay.
Another Ethan Hawke movie.
Wow. He's a big Ethan Hawke
maybe
enjoyer.
I do like Ethan Hawke. It's another talking movie. I do like talking movies. Sometimes you just need a movie where it's just 2 people talking, and this is literally all it is. It's 2 people walking and talking through Paris. No, Vienna. He went to Paris.
Gotcha. Okay.
Coming back from Paris, but they're walking through Vienna. Sorry. The second one is in Paris. Are they both in Paris? I'm forgetting now. Anyway, they're walking through the city and they're just like, they meet on the train and then he convinces her to jump off the train and walk and talk with him. And yes, it is Vienna. Sorry.
Nice.
The second one is Paris. Just want to put that straight. And yeah, it's just really profound conversation. And I thought, in my opinion, it was just the nature of how long does a relationship have to be
in order for it to be impactful.
Yeah, okay. yeah. That's good to add on to that.
Because this kind of ties into the found family. Like, what is a family?
Yeah,
what is a relationship?
It's just exploring different the natures of relationships and because really cool. Their relationship lasts one night really, and along the way they even meet people and those relationships last a couple minutes or even a couple seconds, like the people that they order from at a restaurant and then they talk about their relationships with their family, and those are much longer, and it's just how do they impact you? What do they leave? I feel like every relationship leaves something with you, and you take and you give. From
give and take and everything, no matter how brief the interaction.
Yeah, and it's just kind of exploring that, and just really insightful conversations. It's like the type of conversations I want to have. It's like it goes really deep, and I don't know. I gave it 5 out of 5. Both 5 out of 5. I didn't get around to easy. Before Midnight, which is the third in the trilogy. I haven't got around to that. These were directed by Linklater, who also did School of Rock.
Incredible.
And Hitman, which was that Glenn Powell, Adria Arjona.
I did like that one.
Which is really cute.
That's a fun one.
That was a fun one too. Linklater he's a fun director.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Nice. My next one, I saw The Mummy for the first time. It's super super great, like action adventure. It's basically like Indiana Jones. Yeah. Same vein, but yeah, I watched it with a good friend of mine on a trip. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I've never seen The Mummy," and he went, "What?" And we put it on and had a
one of those I need to get to as well.
Yeah. I can see why Brendan Fraser was the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad they're making another one. Which absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
There's really cool lore there. There's really cool like exploration and fights and very interesting characters. And they always go, Americans. There's some American archaeologists that are there that are just in the way. One of my favorite moments from it, which spoilers for a movie that's older than me, came out in 1999. But it's the mummy is awakened, and then there's this guy who's like the coward in the movie.
Yeah.
He pulls out a cross and he starts praying, and then the mummy's still coming at him, and so he pulls out a different religious symbol and starts praying in a different language, and he does it again, and then he finally pulls out a Jewish star and he starts praying in Hebrew, and the mummy stops and he goes, "The language of the slaves." Because he knows Hebrew, because the Jewish people were slaves in Egypt for a long, long time. And he goes, "You'll fit in." And then he's like, "You're my slave now." But it's such a great like comedic, but also like, oh, that's very interesting, because that adds like, he's not just like I'm a mummy, but like he's like, I know that. That's you are that. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, funny.
The effects are decent. Another great moment is when Brendan Fraser storms into a room and then the guy's running away, and to stop him, he just picks up a chair and throws it at him, and he nails him and he falls over, and it's so funny. Yeah, it's great. If you like a good action adventure movie, it's really fun.
Yeah.
The second one I've heard is okay. And then they brought back none of the original cast except for Brendan Fraser for the third one, and it's bad. But they're bringing back everyone for the new one.
Oh,
so
interesting.
I gave Mummy a 4.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last one on my list here is 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I've heard good.
This is a Martin McDonagh directed film. He also did Banshees of Inisherin, which I also love dearly, and In Bruges. Later this year, he has Wild Horse 9 coming out, which I love that trailer. It looks so funny, and I'm so excited for that. Because I really like Martin McDonagh. He has a good way of... One of the things I noticed in this is balancing... His scripts are very real. The dialogue is very genuine and witty. Like, he has some very witty characters, and they're just very fun to watch. But at the same time, he is balancing that with real problems, like real world problems. I just find that really interesting to strike that balance, because sometimes you can lean into heavy in the comedy, and the drama doesn't hit as well, or it's too, like, people just don't know how to react, I guess. Ebbing, Missouri, it's about a lady whose daughter gets murdered, and she feels like her police department isn't doing enough to solve her case and find the killer.
Oh, is this? I've seen. There's a clip where she's like, "I want to rent these out on that road."
Yep. Because nobody goes that way. Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that clip.
Frances McDormand plays the lead. Woody Harrelson is great in it. Sam Rockwell, actually, you don't really see the scope of what he's doing until the end.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes in ways you really don't expect. It's not like twists or anything. It's just you slowly realize, you put the pieces together and you
I love a movie like
figure
that.
it out like,
Mm-hmm.
wow. Yeah, it's just you reflect on like what you just don't know what a person is going through. And
what
their struggles
and what they'll do to get out of it. Yeah.
Or oh yeah, that's a good point. You probably haven't seen it, but you just put it together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When people are cornered, they're dangerous.
Yeah. What do people do? Yeah. What extremes will they go to? Yeah, very fascinating. Or what will people do to help each other out too? As well as that.
Nice.
Yeah. 3 Billboards. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Nice. Then I've got 2 more because you put 2 of yours. I saw Fallen Angel, which Hong Kong, I think.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I can't find. Great.
Yeah, I can't either. You're not going crazy. Oh, Fallen Angels with an S. Yeah, Wong Kar-wai.
But yeah, I put it on my my watch list a long time ago, and every time I would shuffle, it's always at the top.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'd put it on one night back in April, right as I was about to graduate from college. And so I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I really liked it. It was very, very unique. And I think that's what offers a lot to this. I almost felt like I was trapped while I was watching it. Like I wanted to turn it off a couple times because I was like, I don't like this.
Interesting.
But I toughed it out till the end.
Yeah.
I said they had a vision and they stuck with it. It's one of the most unique films I've ever seen. I can't get enough of the shaky cams and the neon fuzzy lights. And one of the top reviews of this, they say it's never before as a film so eloquently captured the feeling of driving McDonald's at 3 a.m. And that's basically what it is.
I needed that.
Yeah, there's
in film.
Yeah, it's tough to describe, but it's good. Yeah. I liked it.
Cool.
I probably won't watch it again. It's probably in that category of movie for me where I saw what it did, I enjoyed it, but I don't need to watch.
Yeah, hard to come back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good experience. Only 98 minutes. In the Letterboxd top 500 at 423.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
And then my last one is another Japanese movie called Bubble, which came out a few years ago. It's like the basic plot is Tokyo gets flooded. And so a lot of people have to like evacuate and not live there, but some people leave, and then they basically become like parkour free runners.
Oh.
And they they form like parkour teams.
Yeah. And
they like race through the submerged city of Tokyo.
Okay.
And there's these weird bubbles that like float around, and like one guy named Hibiki is like the he can jump off the bubbles and no one else can, so he's really cool.
Yeah.
But then there's this whole other plot with this girl named Uta, and where she comes from out of nowhere. It's not incredible, but I will say the music. I still listen to the music. Of this, and the visuals are really cool of them like free running, like up cranes that are falling into the water, and there's like a little bit of a supernatural element towards the end that explains like why the Tokyo is flooded and everything.
Okay.
But the music is really impressive, and I really enjoyed the visuals. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like, don't expect a good movie out of it, but it's fun. It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave it a 3. I think that's very fair because the technical aspects and the music do a lot of heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also on Netflix.
Nice.
It was made by the same guy who did all the Attack on Titan movies and one of the Death Note. So he's you know he's a veteran of the anime world.
Oh, for sure.
That's probably why it looks so good, because Attack on Titan looks so good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, that's my last one.
Nice. We spent a lot of time doing 2026 movies, or at least the first half. I want to just look ahead. I have a short list of top 10 or so most anticipated movies coming out that have yet to come out in 2026. Mm-hmm. On a scale of 1 to 10, I just want to get your quick reaction on like
I didn't prep
how excited you are for these movies.
Okay. Am I ranking them all 1 to 10, or just out of 10 how much I'm excited?
Out of 10, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this? Yeah.
Okay.
Avengers Doomsday.
That's a tough one to start with. I want to say like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna fall for the nostalgia slop.
Okay.
Because like I love Cyclops. I'm excited to see Patrick Stewart, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen back in their roles again.
Yep.
I'm sure there's more I'm thinking of. Seeing everyone interact is going to be really cool.
The new Avengers.
Oh my gosh, the coolest part of the trailer for me was seeing Gambit fighting Shang-Chi. That's sick. That's so cool. Shang-Chi versus Gambit. That's awesome.
I want to see more Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Me too.
Or what's his name who plays Shang-Chi?
Simu Liu.
He gets like so mad about how they treat him.
Yeah.
It's like, they kind of keep him on the shelf.
He'll get his just desserts.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
I am like a 6. Just
I think it'll go up as it gets closer, but I'm still gonna see Dune Part 3 first.
Dune Part 3. What do you think?
10.
10. Yeah.
10 easy. For me. It has a chance to be one of the best trilogies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It is probably the film that's going to give the Odyssey the biggest run for its money.
I hope so.
At the Oscars, I think Timothy's, I think he's going to get it.
It needs to win some awards.
Matt Damon and Ryan Gosling are going to give him a run for his money.
Yeah.
Denis needs more Oscars.
Yeah.
It's going to get the Lord of the Rings treatment, where Return of the King got 11.
Yeah.
In every category it was nominated for.
Yeah.
It won't do as good.
I won't do 11. But
I think it'll
get a few. The Odyssey, I don't know. Yeah.
6 to 8 is what I'll say.
See, Dune is such an easy pick for technical categories, but the Odyssey too was so good in those categories.
General voters don't like Dune.
Yeah, no,
which
they
is
don't.
So unfortunate.
They don't.
And stupid.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I already said 10 for Dune. Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping.
Probably like a 9.
Yeah, 8, 9, I think.
I have always been sat for Hunger Games. That was like the prime when those were coming out. I remember reading those in middle school.
Yeah.
Like we had to do a book report every month in my English class, and you couldn't do the same book as someone else, but every month there was one person doing book 1, someone doing book 2, and someone doing book 3.
Yeah.
Every single month of the school year.
Oh yeah.
Not me, because I read them well before, but I can't wait to see Elle Fanning and Ralph Fiennes. I heard that Woody Harrelson is going to come back. I almost called him Peter. Josh Hutcherson and Jennifer Lawrence are going to be in a little bit of an epilogue, which makes me really happy.
Interesting.
I love the Hunger Games. I think they're an incredible piece of media. They're incredibly relevant today.
Yeah.
Suzanne Collins always has something to say.
Yeah.
And she's very good at what she does. So I can't wait. Also, one of the most insane book announcement deals I've ever seen, because she announced the book and said, book's coming out next year, movie's coming out in 2 years.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
Like, she's got it. She's got the swag.
I think, she doesn't, I appreciate that she doesn't write a book unless there's something that needs to be said. A lot of authors are not like that.
Just write for the check.
Yeah.
But she doesn't need the check.
She actually has, there's a purpose to,
absolutely
reason for it, which I appreciate.
The 6th Hunger Games movie. It's insane.
Yeah, wow.
I need more. I want 10. I want 10.
Yeah. surprisingly excited for it. I don't know why. I haven't read the book, but I've heard good things.
I'm going in blind. I'll read the book after.
Yeah.
That movie means more to me, unfortunately.
Werewolf.
I'm gonna probably give it I was a lot lower on this, but then you talked about Northman and Eggers.
Yeah.
So I'm probably about a 6, I think.
Eggers is so good.
Maybe a 7.
I'm so excited. I think maybe an 8.
Maybe an 8
for this.
Yeah. It's not really my genre. I didn't see Nosferatu. But I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm very, very interested. I'll watch his career with
interest. Yes. Eggers, man. I think he's got it.
He's got it.
Digger?
Same thing. I wasn't very in on it, but then, as it gets closer, probably about a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
I will see it.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is, one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. So, when that first teaser came out, I think I was sitting at like a 7. After seeing the trailer, I don't know. I will still see it, but I'm like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not as excited now.
The only
trailer,
I'm like
a 5 or 6.
5 or 6?
Yeah.
The only trailer I've seen for it was a Tom Cruise mashup.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
It was like,
weird.
Top Gun and Days of
all
Thunder.
These highlights of
and Mission
Tom Cruise,
Impossible.
Yeah.
And then at the end it was like, he is Digger, and then shovel, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I'll see it.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
It looks, I don't know. I'll still see it, but I'm gotta say, the trailer did the opposite of what it's intended to do. It kind of knocked me down a few pegs.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But Clayface.
I keep saying this every time. Very similar. I wasn't super in on it. I don't love horror, and body horror is like one of the freakiest things for me.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm very interested in this. Also because I think we're going to get a little bit of a tease for the DCU Batman, and I will not be on the sidelines when that happens.
Maybe, yeah.
But I think Clayface is such a very interesting way to go for the DCU.
It's very bold.
Because it's super, well, other than Creature Commandos, Superman, Supergirl, and then you got the Green Lantern show, and then we go to Clayface.
Yeah.
Which is, not a random villain, but he's not the Joker.
Off
he's not
the wall. A marquee type of name.
Yeah, he's not going to draw. It's not going to make $1 billion.
When you think of DC, there's 10 names probably that come to mind before Clayface, at least.
Probably. I think of him as more of a Teen Titans villain because of that show.
Oh yeah,
but I'll probably say an 8 for Clayface. I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Also because the effects look incredible.
Yeah, as opposed to Digger, I think the more trailers come out, I think I'm a little more in. It's just it is a big swing for DC, but
I think it'll pay off.
Hopefully it pays off.
I think it'll pay off.
And yeah, body horror is an interesting direction to take it, and yeah, I don't know. Find out.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Primetime.
Oh man! After seeing the Odyssey, this went up. Because I've always been
Pattinson stonks are up.
Pattinson. I've been buying Pattinson stonks since Goblet of Fire came out.
Yeah.
But I'm all in. That's probably also an 8.
Yeah.
I think he gives great performances wherever he goes. It doesn't matter what the character is. Doesn't matter what the story is. He's insanely talented, and he's not finally, but he's finally on a run that he can just fly.
Yeah.
And he's
take off.
He's taken every opportunity and he's killing it because he's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I'm probably about an 8 for that too. Tony?
I didn't know this existed until about a week ago.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I was never a big Anthony Bourdain guy. I don't love watching the slice of life food travel stuff, but I respect him incredibly.
Yeah.
Probably about a 7, I would say.
Yeah.
I will go see it. I think who's playing him again?
Dominic Sessa?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very interested in seeing that performance.
I really need him to deliver.
I think it'll be very, very good.
Yeah, I think about a 7 or 8 for this as well.
Yeah.
Street Fighter?
Probably about a 5.
Okay.
Like I mentioned earlier when I was talking about Mortal Kombat, I'm not super into the fighting scene. I more so want to take my friends who are into it so we can talk about it after.
Oh, yeah.
And they can tell me how cool it was.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, it was so sick seeing Chun-Li do this. And they make a joke about her thighs, and they're not even that big. Shoryuken! That's
Hadouken.
so
all that stuff.
Sick. I just need to see some Street Fighter characters put some people through some walls.
It looks... Yeah. It doesn't look like it's gonna take itself seriously, and I hope that's the direction it
Mortal Kombat
goes.
didn't at all.
Okay.
I think Street Fighter is a little, comment if I'm wrong, a little less like fantastical. It's more a little bit more grounded in reality. It's like more just dudes fighting rather than like the God of Thunder and this guy can have fire and whatever.
Gotcha.
But, I'm in. I'm in. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I think 5 for that. Yeah,
that's fair.
And then the last one, I just threw it in here just because I just want to see your reaction. Adventures of Cliff Booth.
What?
This is the spin-off of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for Brad Pitt's character. It's one of the most anticipated movies according to Letterboxd.
I didn't see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, so I have no.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Brad Pitt's in this.
Yeah,
it's just about him.
Yeah, I guess so. It's about.
Oh, this is. I did hear about this because Quentin Tarantino can't direct it because it goes against.
He wants to make his like final movie,
but
it's so weird.
He's producing this, right?
Yeah.
He's producing it and writing it, but he's not directing it, so it doesn't count.
So silly. Yeah. I don't get it.
I'll have to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood first.
Okay.
But for now, I'll probably put it at like a 4.
No,
probably.
I having seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'm like a 3 maybe. I'm like, why is this being made? It's directed by David Fincher, which is really weird.
That's very random.
I don't
he's
know.
a proxy. It's directed by Quentin Tarantino. We all know it.
That's so true. He's just pulling the string. Yeah,
he's pulling the strings.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just threw it in there because I'm like, I forget this is being made. Who's this for? Who asked for this? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Adventures of Cliff Booth is a thing. Well, yeah. And do you have any anticipated movies that you want to throw out just really quick to gauge our excitement? I think off the top of the dome.
Dune is a big one.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard Fjord is going to be pretty good.
Very excited for that. I think it won the Palme d'Or at Cannes.
That
sounds
right.
I'm always in for anything that wins the Palme.
There's a movie, Godzilla Minus Zero.
Oh yeah,
it's coming out. I'm very excited for that.
I'm probably about
always
an 8 for that.
Yeah, 8 or a 9.
Really enjoyed -1.
I'm always sat for a monster movie.
Yeah.
Ray Gun.
Oh yeah,
directed by Brad Bird.
I'm probably about 6. Yeah. I was really disappointed because the concept art seems so cool for that, and then it's just 3D. We could have had such a cool stylized 2D something.
What a shame.
But I trust Brad Bird, so.
Yeah. I Play Rocky looks fun.
I saw the trailer come out for that. I'm like, I don't know about this one anymore.
No?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
I'm
I think it knocked it down a few pegs for me. I'm not sure on it.
There's Sense and Sensibility, which is a Jane Austen book.
Oh yeah.
I'm really big on Pride and Prejudice. I think that's one of the best movies made.
Yeah.
And so I'm very interested in seeing this one. I haven't read the book. I haven't read any of the book, but I have a friend who works at my old job who loves Jane Austen. She has a Jane Austen book club.
Yeah.
And she's very excited for that. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
The Uprising. I don't know if you saw this with Andrew Garfield. It's about the peasant.
He's the peasant.
Rebels.
Yeah.
Directed by Paul Greengrass.
I'm in.
Famously, the Bourne Ultimate Supremacy. Very.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think the last one is they're making a live action version of one of my favorite movies called Look Back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's directed by the guy who made Shoplifters.
Yeah.
And I have never seen any of his movies,
Really?
but they are
he's directing the look. Wow.
He's directing live action Look Back, which means you need to watch the animated Look Back first.
Yeah.
Look Back, best movie ever made. About an hour long. If you're an artist of any kind, watch it. But I am so confident in him and his ability. Comes out, I think.
Okay.
But that is. Look Back, I put it in my 2024 list. I put that above Dune Part 2. It's in my top.
That's quite the honor.
Yes. And Resident Evil. That's probably the last one.
I forgot to throw that in there. Yeah, Resident Evil. Maybe an 8 actually. I think I'm setting an 8 for that.
For me, I'm not a horror person. Yeah. But recently, I have a couple YouTubers I really like, and they played Resident Evil 9, which just came out. Great game. Yeah. I watched it, didn't play it because those games scare me. But I had such a great time.
I haven't played the game either.
Such a great time being in the world and like just experiencing all the stuff that goes on with it. So I'm very excited for this. And I know it's not Leon Kennedy.
Yeah. Or I think he's caught some flack for that too. Like, why isn't it Leon? He's like story's been told.
Yeah. Leon has Resident Evil 2. Oh yeah. Resident Evil 4. I think he's in Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 9.
Don't need to do it anymore.
And then they remade all those games.
Yeah.
Well, they remade 2 and 4. Yeah. They don't.
Everyone knows. We're good.
And then they made a bad movie with him and a bunch of other people in it. But I'm very excited to see this. It's very practical. There's a lot of little Easter eggs for fans of Resident Evil. Yeah. I can't wait.
I haven't played the game. My excitement comes from Zach Kreger mostly. I'm just so tuned into Zach Kreger right now. I think he's, in my opinion, in my personal ranking, he's like a top 10 director right now.
Okay. So yeah, it's hard to beat Weapons.
Yeah, Weapons Barbarian was good too.
Which I didn't see.
Yeah. Well, if you made it this far, this is the end of our podcast, and thank you for watching. We'll also, I don't know. We're pretty long right now.
This is really long.
We could tack on Spider-Man at the end of this, or we could just do its give it more time, and then next week maybe. So I think next week will be Spider-Man. So be on the lookout for that.
Yep.
We'll be seeing it tonight. Very excited.
Can't wait.
Once again. But any parting thoughts for those watching and listening?
Listen to this the whole way. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been really, really fun. I really appreciate all the support.
Yeah,
from everyone.
All the nice words.
If we know you and you've told me in person that you listen,
shout out.
Shout out a couple people that do that every week. This is an incredible opportunity and just a really great joy in my life to get to talk movies.
Yeah. Talking about movies is fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah, especially with your best friend and seeing movies together. Yeah.
And like, I didn't think I could talk about movies like this for 2.5 hours.
I know.
But we did.
We can. It's possible. It can be done.
It can be done. If you agree with anything, leave a comment. If you hate our opinions, let me know. I'd love to talk to you about it.
Also leave a comment too. We love good and bad comments, but I like good comments more.
Yes.
But any comments are good.
We've gotten one comment, so
let's go.
Yeah. Thanks, George.
Thanks, George. Shout out, George.
Shout out. I know you're listening because you're a sicko and you listen to the whole thing. We'll see you next week. Spider-Man.
See you later. We're good.
Nice.
How is that the longest?
Dude, we're in...